Hey everybody, welcome to Intentions. Thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate your time, and I have no reason to believe if you are tuning in here when you already have interest in exploring the depth of our energy centers and perhaps the depth of really knowing oneself and really just tuning into the frequencies in which we navigate ourselves through our day-to-day lives, and how we're very much in control of that, so depending on your circumstances and how you're living your day-to-day life, just know that you put yourself there. So that's why there's ways to get yourself out. So a lot of what I've been guided to do is exactly that. Really take a look at my life and my personal circumstances from when I was as far back as my memory can serve me, and really take myself out of that situation, then analyze it and try to figure out where the lessons were, and really evolve into wanting to guide others into the same way I was guided, because it's a continuous evolving soul's expansion. It doesn't stop, but and there's no beginning, so it's just right where you're at is right where you should be. And there's a tremendous amount of tools that can help people with their inner child, triggers, shadow work, a lot of adversities and hindrings that are in our way today are typically unhealed wounds passed down from our parents, or something that was implemented as a child that carried on through our adulthood. Or if you want to take it even deeper, it could be a vow, a bargain, a constraint, a karmic debt that you participated in a past life. So now we're talking about Akashic records. So these are some of the types of modalities that I use and that I've become really in love with, and it's really helped me to dig deep into my own personal soul's experience, but also to evolve past the hindrings and blockages that have stopped me from excelling in many different parts of my life, but also realizing that I was divinely guided and protected to not go too much the other way, which really served our ego 4D mindset versus our 5D soul's purpose. So when you can have this type of awareness and experience through your own personal journey, it really makes you see life very differently, and how we really are in control. And when you bring in this awareness, it's simply just moving out the junk to allow more to come in, because like I say, it doesn't ever end. You constantly grow and expand. We've been here many times. We've done this many times before, and with the same people in our lives. They weren't always the same relationship that we're experiencing with them in this lifetime, but they were in our circle in every lifetime that we existed. And it's really beautiful to understand the soul's lesson and the karmic vows between all those souls and peoples and participations and energetic exchanges, and reclaiming the lost aspects of yourself and every single energetic exchange that depleted you, so that you reclaim those lost aspects of fear, doubt, abandonment, neglect, self-loathing, self-worth, self-judgment, and many others, and you reclaim them, so you become more strengthened in that energetic exchange that caused you to lose that aspect of yourself. So when you reclaim that aspect of yourself and you reclaim it within your energy center, you become more strengthened within that energy center. And it could be one of the seven: the red root chakra, the orange sacral chakra, the yellow solar plex chakra, our fourth green anahata heart chakra, our blue throat chakra, our indigo third eye chakra, or our purple crown chakra, which sits approximately 6 inches above our head. And so when you re-strengthen the energy center, you become more strengthened in that energetic exchange, which typically don't go anywhere. It's always there. You just choose to see it differently because you've reclaimed aspects of yourself when you were in those energetic exchanges. And that's just one. And we lose many different types of emotions in every energetic exchange. But as well, to reclaim all the love, joy, abundance, and blissful experiences that you've had as well. So when you reclaim those aspects, you strengthen. You also strengthen your energy center so that you are more authentically you and more whole. So how can the world become whole if we're not whole ourselves? By leaving all these different fragmentations of ourselves in every single energetic exchange that we voluntarily participated in, let alone in this lifetime and the many other dozens, hundreds of lifetimes that we lived before. So it's a really interesting rediscovery of oneself energetically, how we're governed by our invisible spheres called the chakra center, the rainbow body of light, the pillar of light, however you choose to identify with it, or don't because you're not aware. But everything that you're feeling, all the emotions are connected directly with your energy center. And when sometimes there's an imbalance, you may feel pain in your body. More often than not, that pain is associated with that energy center. And if it's on the left or the right, you can also identify maybe if it's your masculinity or your femininity that is hindering you and causing you some discomfort. So anyway, that's what it's like. If you want to take the plunge with me, dive deep into your own personal experiences while I share mine and all the tools that come along with that I'll also share with you, which for me, it's the tarot cards, the bells, the sound bowls, crystals, candles, journaling, drinking lots of water, meditation, guided meditation, grounding, quantum K healings, I mentioned the Akashic records. So I'm an Akashic, I'm a Karma Mastery Akashic record clear at the Dharma Life Academy with Aloise Sufflet Middleton. So if you want more about that, we could send you. I'll send you the link to that. But these are all these are all part of my personal life experience, and I'm still growing, and I'm still achieving my highest timeline every day. And the more that I work on myself, the more that I can work on the world. And the same for you guys. The more you do the inner work, the more you help your surroundings first and foremost. So we have to help ourselves in order to help the world. In order to help our loved ones, to not pass on these healed wounds or traumatic events that we experience that were passed down to our parents. We don't want to pass them down to our children, which were, if that's the case, with no mistake, it was probably passed down from your great-grandparents or somewhere down there, So it's a lineage thing. So when you clean up your lineage and face the fears and break down to break through and face them to heal them, you truly do heal your lineage and also your future lineage, because we bring in that awareness. So there's a lot of prayer and protection that goes into having a one-on-one or even jumping on the introduction call and just getting to know each other and to see if there's even any synergy for us to work together. I've been having a lot of these dark blue black hornets come in the house. They don't bother me. All they do, they came into the wrong door and they just they come all the way in but they're big, so I'm always cautious to make sure that none land on me. But the idea is together we'll do we'll dive deep and explore the depth of rediscovering who we truly are, who you truly are, where we come from, what's hindering you, what are some tools, tips and tricks and do's and don'ts that you can use, that you can implement, that last you a lifetime too, with amazing content that you can take home with you, PDF downloads of the chakra centers, of your spiritual guides, the archangels, You know, and my two favorite chakras, what many people don't talk about, are the Earth Star and the Soul Star. You know, where our rebirth and where the information comes from, like where we truly are received open-heartedly, and it's really just a beautiful way of looking at the chakra centers. And I know they're not there for you to physically see, but you know, meditation isn't about quieting the mind. To me, it's about exploring the depth of the visualization that you're being guided through in order to connect with while going within. That's what it means. When going within is you're listening to the guided meditation, teaching you, educating you, remembering, or just, you know, the more you're in tune with the visualization of the guided meditation, the more you're in tune with yourself, and then you can gain access of the highest density so that you can navigate and make the best decisions for your everyday situation. So this is a plethora of tools, of solutions for everyday situations. Protect your energy, set your boundaries, and love yourself. Namaste, beautiful people.